What's up, Aries? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot, here to look at your week ahead starting February 24th, 2025. Aries, I hope all is well. We're just going to dive right into the energies here for you. Cleansing the energies from Dawn Pisces. Messages for the week. I'm using the ROHRIG Tarot, not delivering any reverse messages here for you. We're just going to get right into it. All right, so what is coming up here for my Rams this week? What is the potential energy for Aries? Welcome, by the way, any new subscribers to my channel. I appreciate you. Energies here for Aries. What can I tell Aries this week? What is the energy that Aries has to look forward to? I don't know if Aries, you were the one. I know in one of the videos that I recorded a week ago, and I had mentioned whenever the death card and the sun, not the death card, I'm sorry, the tower and the sun, there's always that instance of power outage. Oh my God, it was like 280,000 people in New Jersey and Pennsylvania, including myself. Mine was flickering off and on, and I think I had a power outage that lasted 2 minutes. But other people, like my sister, she had like her power went out for like maybe 4 to 6 hours or something. It was terrible. It was just, we had high excessive winds, and that was the cause of it. But that was what I predicted in one of those videos. If it wasn't yours, it was someone else's. Anyway, enough of me rambling here. We're going to start off for you, Aries, the moon. Okay, so the major arcana of the moon wants to surface for you. And this is always about having to deal with some sort of changes here on an emotional scale. Doesn't necessarily mean anything negative, Aries. I always tell you guys when the moon is present to make sure that you're putting a check on your own emotional state, right? Because this moon has a tendency to be tricky. Sending your moon energies up real high or sending the moon energies real, down real low, and you don't want either. You want to try to strike a balance in the middle when it comes to your emotional appetite this week, okay? But also, too, the moon represents having to trust your intuition, okay? Those gut feelings, those inner voices, that you get. I can never say this enough. You always have to go with the first impressions, because guess what? That is the correct answer. It is always the correct answer. So don't ever get to second guessing yourself when you're not sure about something, all right? Also, revelations come forward with the moon. Anything that was hidden or kept from you and may be revealed this week. It can include, likes and crushes when it comes to romances and stuff like that, all right? And also, too, the moon being one of the cards, one of the two cards, the Seven of Cups being the other, if you receive it in your spread, that means that there could be, since this is your reading here, an extension coming towards you by others in terms of not only love, Aries, but devotion and dedication, okay? All right, so following the moon here, now we have the Queen of Discs. Queen of Discs, Queen of Pentacles in this case, could represent pay raises, promotions, job offers, boss in the workplace environment, creditors, money looking strong and looking good. Following that moon, there could be some changes going on with Aries money in an emotional way. Now, this is actually pretty good because this is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, if it was the Five of Pentacles, then I would say, yes, those emotional changes would have to relate directly to Aries and their finances in not so much of a good way. But this is a financial change coming in a good way for some of you, okay? It could be just the attributes of this Queen that how others, view you and see you. Dependable, reliable, always there, always willing to help out. Doesn't always have to relate to finances. And, when it comes to lending, these people are never never selfish, never stingy. Oftentimes when the Queen and the King of Pentacles shows up here, these are good money handlers. They usually work in, not in all cases, but they work with money. So they could be working in banking, investing, finances, you name it. Now, if we should happen to, go further into the spread here, and I don't really need to go further in the spread because this moon here is water, fluid. It represents Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. When it comes to any types of, interactions, related to possibly having to form business connections. It could be romantic connections. Then I would say on its own, the Queen has already accumulated some sort of wealth along the way, definitely willing to express and share that energies with others when it comes to romance. Again, never selfish, never stingy. They do like the finer things in life. These people you can always depend on and you can rely on. All right, so following the Queen of Pentacles here for you, Aries, now we have the indolence. This is the Eight of Cups. Well, whether they call it the indolence or the just straight up Eight of Cups, this is a no drama week for Aries. That's how I always read the Eight of Cups, no matter what deck I'm using. So maybe you had dealt with some drama last week. It didn't have to be high, intense drama. Maybe it was just one or two things or one thing specifically. Maybe it was dealing with, a relationship like your family, someone in the family, someone in a platonic friendship, or it could have been a romantic situation. Well, in this instance, this week, you're not dealing with it. You want to put it behind you. You're moving forward. Following the Eight of Cups, now we have the Seven of Discs. This says failure. I don't agree with that necessarily, because the Seven of Pentacles could still represent someone getting a pay raise. Some of you may be working hard to earn those coins, or you may be saving up for something greater. I also read the Seven of Pentacles as there could be many options that could open up for you in other areas of your life, Aries. So I don't necessarily agree with the failure aspect. Anyway, the Magus is the Magician. Okay, Pisces drawing that, and it was in the last position too. All right, so the major arcana of the Magician here, I read two sides to that. Magician, I always start with the positive side, and it's about manifesting your wants and your desires. Whatever it is that you want or desire to occur or have in your life, Aries, whether it's, a new job, whether it's start a new career, new relationship, purchase a home, whatever it is, if you're in the form of throwing out prayers, mantras, affirmations to the universe or whoever your higher source of whoever you pray to, throw it out there. And then once you do, just leave it there. Stay in alignment with those energies and just going about your business. The most important thing about manifesting anything in our life is not something that's going to occur overnight. We all know that, is to have faith, right? Have faith, number one, that is going to come to you eventually, and then also to acquire some form of patience in the process. Negative side of the Magician is we still have to be careful around strangers, because I read this Magician as an actual person. The strangers, it can include family members, friends, romantic partners. And I just said in Pisces video, I know a lot of people don't like to hear me say that, but it's the truth, okay? These people on the negative end are into nothing more than extracting, manipulating, and controlling, all right? You have the moon here to help you process any types of intuition when it comes to people that you may meet or people that you already have in your circle that just aren't serving your highest good. These people are always out for their own best interest. So know the difference there, Aries. And you can never go wrong. Anyway, the next card up is the Ace of Disc. Ace of Disc here in this case is one of the abundant cards that I call, and it's related to the infinite amount of money that you can potentially earn or make. It could be a job offer, could be a contract offer. You could be starting a business, Aries. Yeah. Again, like the Queen of Pentacles that's shown up here in your spread could just simply indicate that your financial, energies or your finances is on solid ground or it's about to change. Underneath that moon definitely signifies some sort of change. Again, coming in for Aries when it comes to their money, and it's all for the good, right? So a change, it could be your money. It could be that there's a change going on when you deal with some sort of investments, or if it's a job change or job offer, could be all kinds of good stuff, okay? Wow. Next up is the Knight of Wands, okay? He's sitting there looking all coy and stuff. The Knight of Wands is a card that you're attracting some energy here towards you, first and foremost, right? Normally, I read the Knight of Wands as family members, friends, possibly romantic partners, just coming in to assist Aries and helping you along the way with something, whatever you got going on here that you need help with. Also, too, it could be that The Knight of Wands presence in this spread could indicate of how fast a new partnership could take shape and form. Now, sits underneath that Queen of Discs, so that could be a business partnership, but for others, it could be romance. It could be platonic friendships as well. So when I read the Knight of Wands, there's passion there, but it's building up. Intensity is building up. He's a court card, and he can definitely express himself in a sexual way as well. Usually that's positive energy. All right, so that's the Knight of Wands. After that, we have the Eight of Swords. I'm sorry, the Eight of Wands. Swiftness, okay? So swiftness just simply means great communication may be taking place with some Rams this week, whatever it is that you need to express. You can see the two individuals here, and then you see 4 wands under each. So whatever you have to express to someone this week, it will be well received. Any communications coming from that person towards you will be well received by you. However, I read the Eight of Wands as not only fast energy coming in, but something coming in very fast, maybe possibly put a smile on your face, Aries, through some form of communication, whether it's an actual person, whether you receive a phone call, whether it's through the mail, packages, or whether it's a direct communication through texting, okay? Some of you guys may be taking a trip this week, and if you are, you're going to be safe to and from. Always an element of surprise here with the Eight of Wands. All right, so following the Eight of Wands here for you, Aries, now we have Valor, and this is the Seven of Wands. Basically, any actions or decisions, well, you didn't really draw any swords here, but it doesn't mean that you're not going to be, doing anything decisive or action-wise this week. But whatever it is that you may be doing, stand your ground, okay, and always follow through with those choices. And if you do so, then you will not deal with or have any types of regrets, because this is the Seven of Wands, standing your ground. If you don't follow through with any actions or decisions, you will end up having to deal with regrets later on, and we don't want that. Last card I have for you on the spread here, Aries, we have the Ace of Wands. It mirrors over here to the Ace of Discs. So 2 aces in a spread is always auspicious energy. Here you're initializing something. This is the beginning stages of passion, so it could be a startup of a business. All right, it could be anything related to a creative pursuit or a hobby. This, like the Eight of Wands that it mirrors over here to, something very fast coming in here to put a smile on your face. These 2 cards always generate some sort of element of surprises here. Again, something happening very, very fast for Aries that may put a big smile on their face. Now, you have to take into consideration you got a couple good money cards here, right? You got the Seven of Pentacles, you got the Queen of Pentacles, you got the Ace of Pentacles. You also have, male energies here, which could just represent you because you are a part of the Wands. And then you have the Eight of Wands here. That's communications, good news coming in very, very fast. So yeah, I would think and anticipate that there is something very good that's about to occur for many of you Rams out there this week. And, I'm always open to hear any comments if such energy should happen to express itself for you. But anyway, it's always a pleasure for me to do these readings for you guys. This is what I have for you this week, Aries. Remember, it's just me interpreting these cards here. Take what's going to work for you, leave the rest alone. However, I do appreciate all your support. Always come back here to get more of these messages from me. You guys have a safe, great week ahead, and I'll talk to you real soon. Ciao.